Hi, hello, how are you? And welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Beatriz, your host here on Beatriz Book Nook, and welcome or welcome back. So, what am I going to be doing today? I have this fun project. This is going to be the first episode of a very fun series that I'm going to be doing, where I asked some of my friends here on BookTube to give me a recommendation. And oh my god, some of the recommendations are amazing, some I have never heard of, and some I was already expecting them to give it to me, but this is the first episode and I am very excited. This is my first ever friend here on BookTube and the first person that I got to meet, not in real person but through text messages and all, and now is one of my favorite people here, and I am so excited to announce and to share with you. The first person that gave me a recommendation was Laura from the Book Hermit, and I'm very excited. So you might have a sneak peek here already of what they gave me, but let's see the video together and we will talk a little bit more about it and about what I'm thinking so far. Okay friends, so I had to come into my desk because my phone was not downloading the video, so I am here and I am just opening up my file so we can watch the video together. So that's what we are going to be doing now.
Hi Beatriz, you asked for a recommendation and I've got one for you. My name is Laura, for any of your viewers that don't know who I am, and I am the Book Hermit on YouTube and also on Instagram. I have picked a book that has been talked about quite a bit recently in the community, and that is Godkiller by Hannah Kana. The synopsis says, as a child, Kissen saw her family murdered by a god. Now gods are forbidden, but they still wander the kingdom, demanding worship and sacrifice. Kissen makes a living killing them and enjoys it until she meets a god she cannot kill. Geddy, the god of white lies, has bonded his soul to a young noble girl, and Kissen can't kill him without ending the girl's life too. Kissen reluctantly agrees to travel to the ruined city of Blenraden to demand aid from the last wild gods. But the city of the gods is no place for a god killer. Dun dun dun. I chose this because a lot of people have been talking about it recently. A lot of 5 stars have been given out, and I'm intrigued and hope that it is also a 5-star for you. I hope you enjoy it. Bye.
We have finished the video. I'm so excited, and I'll see you in my last chat a bit. So yeah, I'll see you. We have now watched the video from Laura and I am very excited to read this book. So I have the book right here. I have already started it, as I was saying. I'm currently on page 12, but you will have to wait for the next few minutes to know what are your thoughts. I'm very excited. I hope I like this. I know I will, but I hope I do and love it like everyone else. But yeah, I think that's it, and I think let's get into the book because that's the fun part now. So I not finished, but I am now reading Godkiller. You might have seen my intro, so you know what is going on. And I just finished the prologue. And oh my goodness, I had tears in my eyes. I read the first 2 pages early this morning before doing schoolwork, and I wished I had kept going with the book because I want to read more. I want to understand what is going on in this world, in this book with Cassidan. I think that's her name. Let me see. Kisena, not Cassidan, Kisena, and I want to understand the Vegas duty, and I want to understand everything. So that's what I am doing currently. So I am very, very, very excited about this book, and I cannot wait to see what I give it in the end. And it's a quite small book. It's less than 300 pages, but the writing is so small that, oh my goodness, but I think I'm going to fly through this book. So let's see, it might become one of my favorites. I am currently on page 26. I am going to be starting chapter 3 next, and I have some opinions. I love the writing style. It's very easy, very simple, very like quick to understand what they are saying. It's very descriptive, but I know, well, I am now used to a little bit used to that type of writing style. But one thing that I have to say is, why are they like in the same like phrase referring to the same people as like two different names, which is Vega and Godkiller? Because, well, I do understand it's like for not being like too redundant and always saying the same things, but at the same time, it's weird. If I hadn't understood that Vega and Godkiller were like the same person in a way, the same like thing, I could have found it very weird. But so far, I'm liking it. I think I'll read a little bit more today. I really want to know more. So maybe I'll try to read until page 100. Let's see how it goes. So right now I'm going on a walk. I am not going to take you with me because I will be taking my dog, and that is no bueno, no good like combination. So when I get back, I will probably do another update. But so far, I'm liking the book, so I'm excited. Hello, friends. So it's now after dinner, and I am currently making some progress on Godkiller. So I am on page 62. I'm going to be starting chapter 8 next, and my thoughts are the follow. I like Skedi. I think he's a lovely character. I do understand why he is so scared of Kissen. It's logical due to her being a god killer, and he's the god of white lies. So I do understand that, and I am not loving, but I'm really enjoying the time that I've been reading. I cannot put this book down, and if this book breaks me later on, I think it will be a 5-star, but at the moment it's only a 4-star. I don't think I can give it more than that right now, but it's been an amazing journey, and I like how we are like getting to know some different parts of this world and not just being in one like full place in a way. But I don't know, I have a bit of problem when there's a lot of like moving in books, but I think that will be okay. So for now, my thoughts, I am enjoying it. I really like Skedi characters. I like Kissen in a way. I think she's a bit different from the characters that I normally read about. I don't really like the other girl. I think, let me see, Inara. I don't really like her because I think she's like underwhelming in comparison to the other characters, and I am finding very interesting how we have like 3 point of views in this story. So we are like following 3 different like stories in a way. We are following Inara's, we are following Kissen's, and then we are also following Helogast's story, which is quite interesting. And they all come from like different places, and they all come from different backgrounds and all of that. And honestly, I am also really enjoying the disability representation because Kisan does not have off of her leg. I think she has like a knob in her knee because when her father died, he, like, to save her, he, like, in a way cut her leg. So I am really enjoying it. It's fun, it's fine, I'm liking it so far, so I really want to keep reading it. I hope I can make it to 25% today, so let's see how it goes. Hi friends, today is the next day from my last update. So today is Thursday and I am still reading Godkiller. I am on just finished page 110, and these are my thoughts so far. I like the writing. It's very simple, but it's not like very direct to the point. There is a bit of like some sparkles that the author puts here and there. She like describes things a lot and all of that, but so far I think it has been nice. It has been a nice book, a nice read. Like, it requires a bit of my like brain power, and I can see that, but so far it's quite nice. It's an easy book to read. Not easy because it requires like brain power, but the writing style in a way is easy, but the story requires brain power. So I think that's it. I am liking Skedi a lot. I am liking his hopefulness that people will someday worship a god like him, the god of white lies, and I think that the hopefulness that he has is very sweet and very nice. And I find Inara a bit underwhelming. I don't know why, but I find characters like her a bit underwhelming in comparison to like all of the other characters. The one that I can think of that I found the same way that I'm finding Inara was the princess from Children of Blood and Bone. I don't remember her name. Oh, let me search. Amari. Oh, they have similar names. I also found Amari very underwhelming. I am comparing them a bit because I think that they can be a bit compared. So they are both underwhelming characters for me. So I am enjoying it. I am having fun. I want to keep reading the book. I am at the moment hoping to read like 25% of it a day. I might read a little bit more today. So this is where I want to finish today, and this is where I'm at here, and I want to finish here. So I'm on chapter 14 and I want to finish on chapter 16. So I have chapter 14, 15 and then 16. I have 3 more chapters, which 10 pages each, which is quite nice. So this is all that I have to say for the book right now, and I am just okay with Kissen. She is one of those characters that you can see her willpower, but she also is a bit harsh, and I can see why she is like that because her life made her be like that. But at the same time, was that all necessary? Well, maybe to her it was, but yeah, that's my thoughts so far. I'm liking it. I still think it will be a 4-star and not a 5-star, but let's see, let's hope. I might change my opinion later. And I am also liking how they are like walking around. I thought I would not like that, but I am actually quite liking that part. Yay! Goodest boy. Oh, fofinho. Tchau! Good morning, friends! How are you? I hope you had an amazing night. Well, you will see this all like following each other, but that's okay. It's the morning now. It's 11:09 in the morning from Friday, and I am here to give you an update on Godkiller. I am in the middle of the book. I am currently on page 152, and my take on it so far is I am enjoying the story. I like the story, I like the characters, I am liking actually the way that they are walking around, like getting to know new stuff, getting to know the places that were like destroyed by the war with the gods, or either not destroyed but are like used to worship one god and now can't, and they are now like this place that they are. It has like an inn for war veterans, which is quite nice. I'm liking that. I am actually liking to get to know all like these little places that the war destroyed or the war helped not rebuild but reformulate in a way. I am actually liking all of that. What I am actually now enjoying more is the connection that Inara and Elogas have, which I just now discovered that connection, and I think that's quite cute. I am actually quite liking it. Kissen is still not a hard character for me, but one character that is a bit different. But one thing that I am loving is like the representation of everything, because Kissen, if I am not wrong, she is disabled, she does not have a leg, and she's also a redhead, she's an orphan. She has a few things that I am actually enjoying representing her. So I like this aspect of having like different representations in this book. So yesterday during Brittany's sprint, some people were making a comment how this book helped with religious trauma, and now I can see that. I could not see that before. I can see how Kissen has some religion trauma, and that's totally fair. I don't relate to it that much, but now I can see it and I can look at the book with a different eye. But what I know that I am not liking, and that's why I will probably not give it 5 stars, it's the writing style. I don't like very like intricate, very flowery writing style. So this book has it. So I am not enjoying it that much. But besides that, I am really enjoying the story. I think this story is like, and the world, it's amazingly setted. It's very good. I give like hands down a big praise to Hannah Kainer because she is doing an amazing job. I just don't appreciate very much the writing style, but that's a me problem, and that's my own opinion and my own preferences. I like a little bit less flowery in the writing style. I just want to keep reading now and understand what is happening and what is going to happen. Hello once again. So I have been here reading, doing most of my reads during this afternoon. I only have like 10 pages left for the 25% that I'm reading daily. Honestly, I am not reading the 25% because I feel like obligated or anything else. I'm just doing the 25% for it to be a little bit easier for me. So, that way I can also manage other reads while I'm doing this book also, which it has been quite nice for me, and actually I'm going to be finishing it a lot earlier than what I was thinking, so that's also great. But now onto my thoughts on Godkiller. I am still enjoying it a lot. in the last few chapters, I am going to be starting chapter 24 next, and in the last few chapters I have been hating Scaredy Cat. I think he has been doing some things that I don't approve. I don't like the way that he's handling the situation with Kissen and Elagast and Inara. I don't like it. I am despising it. Honestly, I think he's doing some really like mean stuff, some stuff that I wouldn't do, and using the white lies, because he's the god of the white lies, for like his own purpose, which makes sense in a way, but the way that he did it, he affected the other people that he was with. So I am not liking it. I don't like him a lot at the moment, but maybe my opinions can change. I am loving Elagast with Kissen, but I think Elagast is one of my favorite characters so far. Either him or Kissen, but one of the two. I also love Legs, which is Kissen's horse, which is weird, but I really like him. I'm enjoying the book. I think it will sit at a high 4-star, despite the writing style that I am not loving. But despite that, I am really enjoying it. But I am very hardly shipping Elagast with Kissen, and I know that Kissen, he's the representation of the LGBTQ community, but I am shipping them so hard. And now they just discovered that Elagast has a curse, and I'm like, oh, why does he have a curse? And I am still trying to like put my thoughts into it a little bit better. But I wanted to give you all an update before I'm going to go walk with my cat. No, I'm going to walk with my dog. I am just back from my walk with the puppy who is here resting. So now I'm going to be going to read for a bit. So that's it. Hi friends, I think this is the first update that I'm doing today. So if you hear like car noises, it's because I am outside. And since I am outside, there's going to be a lot of car noises going on. I actually wanted to make a little update on Godkiller, because I'm just now at page 246. I have like 42 pages left. And oh my goodness, this book, the end, it's not going to wreck me, but the end of this book is not what I was thinking that it would be. Because so they just got into Blenraden. I think that's how you say it. Let me see. Blenraden. They just got there and they went to talk with this god or goddess, which was called Anne. And oh my goodness, stuff is happening and I'm very curious about it. I don't know. I am enjoying it. I'm still enjoying it. So I'm happy that stuff is happening. But what is happening right now, it leaves me like, you know? Hello, I'm once again inside my bedroom. Well, not once again, but I am inside my bedroom, and I just got to page 270 of Godkiller, and oh my goodness, so many things just happened. Elagast went to sacrifice himself. Kisan is going to have her revenge. Inara wants to fight. A lot of things are happening, and I am addicted. And the way that Aaron just backstabbed Elogast, I was speechless. The last few scenes of the book has made me probably wanting to give him 5 stars, but I don't know. If it's not 5 stars, I think I'll give it 4.5 because I am really enjoying this ending. So now I'm curious to know what the second book gives us and how is this going to end, because I have 18 pages left. So I'm curious and I wanted to give you all this update. Wow. Oh my goodness. So it's a bit dark and I will change you all to there, but I have finished. I just have to grab a little bit of my thoughts and I'll tell you everything that I'm thinking. But Laura, I think you will like it. I really think you will like my thoughts on this. I have so many things in my head right now playing that, oh my goodness, I have to like pull them in and like group them into like their right place, because oh my god, I'm speechless. Okay, so I'm going to be making this my last check-in and also my final thoughts on Godkiller, because I finished it. I have collected my thoughts already, so I think I'm ready to give them to you. So, my final thoughts on the ending of the book. I really liked the ending, so there's going to be a little bit of spoiler here, but how Kisan just like sacrificed herself to save Inara and Elo, I think it was amazing. I really liked it, and I also really liked the way that she fought, that she fought, that she like fought, the way that she fought. That does not sound right, but how she, in a way, uh, like battled Heset. I think that's how you say her name, Heset. That's how I have been saying it this whole time. So I really liked that. I also liked how Kisan just like overpowered Heset and destroyed this goddess. For me, it was really amazing. But I also liked the ending of Inara taking the curse out of Elo. I thought that it was amazing. That moment just like was everything for me, and I actually really enjoyed how in the end Kisan called to Citizen to help her out. So these are my final thoughts. Not my final thoughts, but what I thought of the ending. For sure, I can tell you that the ending made this book for me, because I really liked it, and I hope I will like the second book a little bit more than I did like this one. But before I tell you my final rating, let me tell you what I thought of this book, because I have a few thoughts. I did enter this book with it being a little bit hyped, and let's say really overhyped in the community that I'm in here on the booktube, everyone has been loving this, giving it 5 stars, and some people even saying it's a 6-star book. But I was like, oh, all the hype, maybe I will not like it. So I entered this book without not knowing a lot about it, and the beginning was a bit hard for me because the writing style of Hannah Kainer is not the writing style that I enjoy very frequently. It's very flowery, very eloquent, and very like it's very dense in a way. So I was not vibing with that. But the story, I was enjoying it so much. I was enjoying the characters. I did like Kisen and how she fought for what she wanted. Even though she was disabled, she always kept going. I liked Elogast and his story. I felt in our character a bit underwhelming for me compared to all the other like characters in the book, and I hated Skedi at the moment in this book because I do not like his actions. So, but I do understand them. I do understand how and why he was doing that, but in the end, I did not like his actions. So, I ended up with some mixed feelings about Skedi. But I am not someone who normally likes where there's a lot of walking, there's a lot of like traveling in a book, and I like this one mainly because it made me understand why the characters were like that, made me understand their relationships, made me understand um, a lot more of the world than if it would have been like something very immediate. So I really like that. I felt the book was the right pace for what it was. It's very small, it's less than 300 pages, but the writing is so small actually that it looks a little bit bigger. But I really liked it. I did not love it like everyone else, mainly because of the writing style, but I really liked it. My thoughts are I would recommend this book, just I would just tell the person that I'm recommending this that they have to be careful with the writing style because it can get a bit tiresome and a bit too much. But other than that, I really liked it. I love the story. I love the idea of their bad past with religion and with the gods, like religious trauma. That's the word that I wanted. I liked that representation because we don't see that a lot. So it was interesting. I really like this. And my final rating, that it's what I think most people are excited to know, was 4.75 stars. I did not give it 5 stars because of the writing style. I loved the story. The ending made this book for me, and I'm very excited for the second one. So, do I think it was a bit overhyped? I think so. But I can understand why people have been liking this so much. So, I am not ashamed in it, honestly. I liked it. I will definitely keep it, and I will definitely read the second books and bringers. So, yeah, this is it for my opinions, and let's just get into the outro so you can finish watching this video. Okay, so this is all that I have for today's video. I hope you liked it. This was the first video that I am doing for a series until the end of the year, and I am very excited. Godkiller was the first book. We had a great start. For the next few months that I'm going to be doing, I will have one video like this until the end of the year, so one video per month until December. December will be the last year. I am very excited. I like these books, and all the books that were recommended to me are amazing. Some, as I have said, I have heard of before, some I have never heard of, and some were on my wish list or on my TBR already. So I am very excited about it. I hope you like it. I tried to make it a little bit different than what my normal videos are, but I don't think I was able to portray that difference a lot, so it just ended up being kind of like a reading vlog. So yeah, I think that's it. I don't have much more to say today, and with that and without further ado, I hope you have an amazing day, night or evening, wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you next time. So bye bye, friends.